update on the Detroit Street Race Valiant. Like I said, I was going to put Cal-Tracs in this thing. I put the monolith Cal-Tracs. I actually ended up putting in the strange aluminum body double adjustable shocks in it as well. That'll give me complete adjustability.
Hey, don't screw around. You screw around too much.
The widest tire that you can fit up inside of this Valiant without starting to bash stuff in. I noticed that when I set the car down, it's just under the lip and stuff. So, and also with me sitting in the car, and I'm a big old fat dude, so.
Oh, wait. Was she a great big fat person?
It didn't squat enough to stuff the wheels and the wheel wells. I still might go up in there and knock some of that lip back. But these are 255, 60, 15s, 5.5 inch backspace. I would have liked to have found maybe a 6 or a 6.5, a little bit over an inch of clearance between the tire and that, and it probably would have gained me a little bit, so I can could stuff a little bit more of the tire up into the wheelhouse. But as you can see, there's already not much of a lip. And these are 15 by 8 center lines, so 5.5 inch backspace, 15 by, or yeah, 15.
Today, Junior?
15 by 8 center line is going to get you that kind of look on an A-body Valiant. Some of the other stuff I'm probably going to end up doing to this car, especially over the winter, I think I'm going to end up cutting this tank up, putting a sump in the back so that way I can properly route this. I've got a 3/8 sending unit, factory sending unit that I put in this when I did the tank, but I want this thing to go fairly fast.
I want to go fast.
Like be a fairly fast street car, whether that's with nitrous or maybe I'll pro charge this thing later on. So it's going to need more fuel.
Give me the pump, the oil, the gasoline, and the whole compound, and I spare you lives.
But as far as like for right now, trying to work out tire fitment, trying to get this thing to sort of relatively hook, trying out some tire stuff. I really don't want to cut the car up a whole bunch and do like a spring relocation, because the frame rails and stuff in this car are really solid. If they weren't so nice, I probably wouldn't be so apprehensive about cutting stuff up. I mean, even as it is, you know, I'd like to take some of that wheel lip and fold that in. You don't really actually gain much by folding this in, because just above it, that outer wheelhouse actually takes a dive in and kind of matches that that quarter panel. So I think what might happen is this winter, when I start doing the body work and stuff, I'll probably fold this lip back. I'll probably cut and peel in as much as I can against this quarter panel, and then I'll probably stick a porta power inside and actually take this whole panel and see if I can't push it out a little bit. So I'd like to, I kind of like these cars, I like my cars to it's a little bit lower. I think it definitely helps on the top end. If you can get the car down, get them cutting the wind a little bit better. These things are already shaped like a brick. No sense in having them stuck way up in the air where they're catching more air. So we'll see. Also, I'll get out the front spring for now, just so I could get the car down, you know, start looking at some stuff. I actually got a different set of front spring hangers. That's why that is not tight. I didn't like, you know, I wanted to have some reinforcement plates in the back. You know, I want this, you know, big block power. I'm gonna have some torque. I don't want stuff getting ripped out, especially start getting some traction. I'll probably burn this all in. Most likely I'm gonna put a 6-point cage in this thing. So I'm gonna end up burning in all these, both of these subframe connectors. So stuff is tied in tight.
You have a toy body. Yes.
As you can see at the bottom of this car, still in really good shape. A little dingy, grungy. Need to get under here and do some cleaning, but you know, for a car that's been in Michigan its entire life, this is as good as it gets for something that's been relatively untouched throughout the 70s and the 80s. A little bit of scabbage down here on the drops, but that's pretty common on Mopars. But other than that, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff coming. I think right now I'm going to try and get those front spring pockets swapped out.